Live. Had to hit that button one more time. Hello, YouTube tribe. What's really good? It's your girl Noko and my amazing sidekick, Kingston. So I wanted to come to you this Sunday evening. We do our group meditations around 9 o'clock. And we already did it. It's a group meditation I do on Facebook, and I do not take it live on here because it is somebody else's guided meditation from YouTube, and therefore it's a copyright issue if I try to include you guys in on that. So hopefully you can join us, your energy, your vibes, and do some meditation with us at 9 o'clock, maybe your own thing. But I wanted to share our messages for this evening. We've had some connections over the weekend, and I thought it would be a good time to send some beautiful healing energy your way. Open yourself to receive this beautiful energy. We are healing. We are raising vibrations. We are restoring our energy, right? Yes, let's send you some of this selenite energy too. How about that? Yes, we are restoring our energy for the week. Okay, I hope you had a beautiful healing weekend. I always try to make sure that I do many things for myself as far as self-care on the weekend. It's so important. It is the time that I am not having to work. So I try my best to always give myself some love, whether it be seeing my chiropractor or my massage therapist. Shout out to Mac at Massage Envy. I got to see him today. He is such a medicine man. Or whether it be going to hyperbaric chamber for some oxygen therapy. Shout out to Hyperbaric PHP. They are amazing in Beaufort, and they rent their chambers too and sell them. So if you guys are not in the area but are interested in HBOT, check them out. It's Hyperbaric PHP. But there are things you could do without making an appointment for your self-care. You could dry brush. You could do a nice detox tub with some candles and some nice stones. Some meditation. Some nice meditation is a great thing for the healing weekend. Thank you, Kingston. And that's free, isn't it? You could put some nice. What about Dr. Andrea? Yes, the Cairo. Yeah, we mentioned Dr. Andrea. Shout out to Gentle Hands Healing. We love her in Roswell, Georgia. She's done so much for our family. And, with your bath, you could do some great salts, some nice detox salts, or some essential oils type salts. I found some really great ones at Sprouts that has lavender, or one has peppermint and eucalyptus. And so if you're having sore muscles, or if you need to sleep well, there's different things and different combinations you can use that will be good for you. So definitely take a nice hot bath. That is always a good thing. And I love to meditate while I'm in the bath. So, and I got my stones everywhere. So I'm getting the triple effect of healing. Some other things that we like to do, Kingston, for our healing weekend. What do you think? Massage. I mentioned that. How about prayer? Prayer is always a wonderful way to heal and help others heal. Because when we ask for great spirit and
he says it's a good thing about taking a nature walk that helps you heal. Go to sleep, drink milk, and even.
So Kingston is talking about eating healthy. He's bringing up all the self-care. My 6-year-old knows how to self-care. So anybody else out there has no excuse. Eat healthy, stay hydrated, get plenty of rest and sleep, and nature walks. Yes, get some exercise, get that oxygen boost. Get out into nature and ground, okay? Get in your garden and do some work. Get out in the sunshine and boost that immune system.
If you don't have a garden, you can find your own garden.
That's right. You could just take your socks off and plant your feet down in your front lawn or out in the dirt, okay? Or out on the trail if you've got somewhere to go at the park. Take those shoes off and ground a little bit. It feels so good. Kingston, thank you for those suggestions. Those are amazing. You're so smart. So anyways, healing weekend. Yes, we are almost at the end of it. So we figured we'd cap it off tonight with some beautiful healing energy that we are sharing with you today. And of course, we always pray for y'all, for the tribe. We pray for the world, for this vibration to lift up, to raise. We pray for all those that have hit rock bottom, that need to get connected, that need to find prayer, that need to find meditation, that need to find how to raise their vibration, that they do exactly what they need to do to get on that path, okay? Because it's a constant ongoing journey. Once you get on it, it's okay if you fall off. Just pick yourself up and get back on, okay? Don't wait. Don't make excuses. And don't beat yourself up. That's not going to help anything. Self-harm and self-sabotage are not worthy things, I promise.
What North help?
What's that, honey?
North help.
I don't know what you mean. Okay.
I want self-care. What does North-care mean?
Self-care? Self-care is not self. It's S-E-L-F. Myself. Self-care. So it's not like South Care and North Care, like a direction. Okay? So that's good to learn, though, that you understand it's self-care, not self-care. Sounds the same, though, right? So I did want to speak about the connection that I got this weekend, the animal message. Yesterday, I was out at Antoinette's Cafe in Buford. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to one of my favorite salad and juice spots out there in Buford, off Buford Highway. And while we were there, we were sitting out at their beautiful little table outside of their cafe and having a nice salad and a beautiful fruit smoothie that was delicious.
And we bring a spoon at his home.
Very much like a picnic, wasn't it, Kingston? And we saw a very large, beautiful swallowtail butterfly. And it was just all around us, just fluttering and just everywhere as we began our lunch.
I found it.
Yeah, thank you, Kingston. So I wanted to read a little bit from my book. I have this beautiful book that I like to share with everybody. It's called Medicine Cards. And it has some really great animal connection messages, okay? And there are cards that go with it for people that get into that. I like to use this more as a way for me to connect with the messages that I'm getting in my life on a daily basis in reality. So this is butterfly, and the word for butterfly is transformation. Yes, a bath would be great. I love to do one at least once a week, my friend. So definitely tune in, love, right? Self-love, okay? And raise that vibration. It's a beautiful thing to do. And there's so many benefits with a bath, okay? Because not only are you cleansing yourself, your body, your mind, you can do things. You can put stones in your bath if you like that sort of thing. We love shungite, which is great in water. I use it to charge.
I even have a stone house you can visit someday.
Thank you, Kingston. I use it to charge my tubs in my drinking water and things like that. So I have lots of different shungite pieces. If you don't have any shungite, I would check it out. Look at investing into that. And rose quartz is the love stone is another great one that can go in water. And so a lot of times I'll put one of each in my tub, and it kind of just adds to that healing energy. But if you can meditate in there, again, there's so many things. You could listen to some nice sound therapy, or some, online Reiki from YouTube. You could put anything on that helps you relax, quiet that mind. And so you just end up with so many good results from a tub. And then physically, let's not forget, if you're using sea salt or Epsom salt, essential oils, a lot of these different things that you can use in your tub are actually really good for your body to release toxins. Okay? Yes.
Let's see what time is on Facebook.
Okay, sure, buddy. I'd love to. Here you go.
Oh, 1905.
Thank you, boo. So think about what you're using in your tub, because you could potentially help your body. I've had times where I feel like terrible, and like in the evening, I'm not feeling good for some reason. Maybe I went too far on my detox and I need some help, with getting some of that stuff out. My body always likes to kind of struggle with my detoxes. So, oh, honey, what are you doing? Can you get up there and turn it off, please? Because it's very bright. I'm sorry, guys. Let me move us, okay? Because Kingston's doing his own thing right now. Okay, buddy. All right, I'm going to just keep you a little bit closed because I don't want that light to bother your eyes, and it's bothering mine. So check out my shirt. I'm just here for the Shavasana. I'm a little yogi, and I just love that relaxing part when you get to lay down and just let that energy do its work. So it's kind of like the end goal, right? So anyways, as I digress, as usual, definitely check out, I have a friend that makes some great bath products. You can use CBD bombs and bath products. There's so many great things that you can use. And the tub, like I was saying, I would feel really terrible that evening. I would get in the tub and the next morning I would wake up and feel so much better. So there's definitely something to these tubs and using these products that help our bodies. And even just, we know that, the Epsom salt with the magnesium, it's a great way to get magnesium into your body. Honey, can you keep that on? I don't have a light right now. Thank you, sweetie.
I thought you needed it.
No, that one's good. That one's very good. Thank you. Sorry, guys, for all the interruptions. We're going to get started here on the connection message that I wanted to share. But yes, don't forget to self-care, okay? Self-care equals healthcare, all right? It is one and the same. So do something kind for yourself. They don't teach us that, though, in healthcare, okay? They don't teach us that. Healthcare is the industry that is supposed to help people with their health, okay? So I always say healthcare in my air quotes. Because the actual healthcare system that is predominant in our society is quite backwards. Seems to be more about a revolving door and money than about helping people heal and about finding real health and empowering people. So I'm here to empower people. I learned the hard way. What's that, honey?
Self-care.
Self-care. You just told me what that meant, honey. You just told me all the examples of what self-care is, right? It's when we take care of self. It's exactly what it sounds like. Okay?
So that's a bad thing, right?
No, it's a wonderful thing. We love it. Okay? That's like when you take a detox tub, okay? So I'm going to do my connection message for a little bit, okay? So the butterfly transformation, number 9, okay? And the poem or the little saying that goes with it, butterfly that flutters in the morning light. You have known many forms before you ever took flight. Beautiful. Okay, let's read a little bit about this. The power that butterfly brings to us is akin to the air. It is the mind and the ability to know the mind or to change it. It is the art of transformation. So to use butterfly medicine, you must astutely observe your position in the cycle of self-transformation. Like butterfly, you are always at a certain station in your life activities. You may be at the egg stage, which is the beginning of all things. Okay, this is when an idea is born, but has not yet become a reality. The larva stage is the point at which you decide to create the idea in the physical world. The cocoon stage involves going within, doing or developing your project, idea, or aspect of personality. And the final stage of transformation is the leaving of the chrysalis and the birth. This last step involves sharing the colors and joy of your creation with the world. So this kind of makes me think a lot. Goodness, I'm getting chills. Thank you, Great Spirit. I'm getting God chills.
Yeah, thanks, Great Spirit.
What this means is this message definitely needed to be shared, and I wanted to speak on it for good reason, because I have a lot to add, a lot of value to add to the topic. I have been doing this healing journey for over 5 years now, and I've learned so much, and I still have so much more to learn. It's never ending. But one of the things that I've really had to learn and understand is patience. And I am a very patient person by nature. It's why I do so well with customer service, okay, and being a mom. I'm a very patient person. But I never understood it to the point of even just having patience with yourself, having patience with your healing journey, having patience with your transformation, okay? Because it doesn't happen overnight, right? You watch that butterfly, every stage has its time, and every stage is important at that time in the journey. And there's something to be said about appreciating and being grateful for each stage, honoring it, and really being mindful enough to enjoy it instead of trying to rush it. And come on, I want to hurry up and get to the end. I want to transform and come out of the cocoon. That's a beautiful thing. Believe me.
Mama, more milkweed caterpillars will turn into the sweet angel babies because caterpillars turn into butterflies.
Thank you, sweetie. That's right. That's what we're talking about right now. Goodness, I'm sorry. I get off track when he starts chatting. So I was talking about how really everybody focuses on that emerging from the cocoon and being a butterfly. But part of the journey and part of the joy comes from each aspect of the stage of the journey. So, the eggs, there's something beautiful about that. Okay. The larvae, there's something beautiful about that. And when you break it down this way, where we don't just go through one transformation and one butterfly moment, we are constantly going through these phases, these stages in our lives, to become better people, to evolve, to heal. And spiritually, if you're on this journey, it's kind of part of it. So I've had to kind of start to understand, for instance, if I'm stuck in the cocoon stage and I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness, when am I going to emerge from this cocoon? When is my time going to happen? When am I going to fly and be beautiful? When am I going to be free? Right. And I'm just having all these desires. And I'm completely missing out on how amazing the cocoon is, how relaxing and beautiful and quiet and calm. I may never have this stage again. Right. So we have to understand and see the beauty in each of the stages of transformation. And when you're healing, well, let's see, I used to be a personal trainer. So we would always tell people it took you this long to put this many pounds on, right? It might've taken you 2 decades to put on this extra 30 pounds. You have to understand that it's going to take double that time or more to get rid of it. It's even harder. And it's very similar thing with healing. I found that.
Minion organ.
Cool. Thank you, sweetie. It's very interesting with healing. It's a similar concept where you've done this much damage or you lived your life like this for so long, 2 decades, 3 decades, whatever your situation is, to reverse that, to change that, to heal whatever damage has been done in the past. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. It might be double the amount of time it took you to get there. Okay. And that's okay. Everybody's healing journey is different, and it's all about honoring it. It's all about having patience and understanding and appreciation for it. And letting go of that ego, letting go of that mind that says, I have to get that end result. Don't get me wrong. The end result is very important. Okay. And I have my own issues with that, where I got a lot of things hanging out there that I haven't finished and I need to. So that emerging from the cocoon is super important part of the process. And I understand why so many want to get there so quickly. But just being able to be mindful and appreciative of the other stages and understanding that it's all a part of, you will never emerge from the cocoon if you don't have these very important parts, just as important. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate your support and that you're enjoying the connection that I'm having as I read this beautiful message that was brought to us this weekend with the beautiful butterfly that we saw. It was so huge and it was just fluttering so beautifully that I couldn't forget. It was on my mind. And so when I wanted to come tonight and speak about this meditation this evening, I thought, let's see what the butterfly has to teach us. So if you look closely at what butterfly is trying to teach, you will realize that it is the never-ending cycle of self-transformation. Wow. So this is very much what I was just speaking of. And it breaks it down, right? Are we in the egg stage? Is it just a thought or an idea? Are we in the larva stage? Do I need to make a decision? Is this the cocoon stage? Am I developing and doing something to make my idea a reality? Are you manifesting it, y'all? And of course, number 4, is this the birth stage? Am I sharing my completed idea? Because if you emerge from that cocoon and you have this beautiful thing that you created out of it, and then you do absolutely nothing with it, the butterfly is never seen, the freedom is never felt. You've got to make sure that you get your creation out to the world. Okay, that's why we do what we do, right? Okay, so it says, by asking yourself these questions, you will discover how butterfly is relating to you at this moment. And when you understand where you are, the symbol can teach you what to do next to continue on in the cycle. Okay. So this is really beautiful. I'm really into self-transformation. I've been working very hard on myself, and it just teaches you so much, and you're able to help so many other people when you can help yourself. And when you start realizing how to change this right here, that's where all the change starts. I was just talking about this in the meditation. This is where change starts right here. Be the change you wish to see. I'm sure you've heard that saying. There's a reason for that, because what we do here on this plane, in this level, it affects everyone around us. We are all like little sponges, right? Soaking up each other's energy, learning and growing from each other. And when you start transforming, the world starts transforming with you. It's a beautiful thing. So, take that health, take your wellness into your own hands, get empowered, and realize that this healing journey is so much more than just waking up and feeling better. That's a great thing. But it becomes deeper than that. And you start realizing, wow, once you've healed one thing, it opens up that next door. It's kind of like a puzzle. It's kind of like unlocking many doors. You just keep going and going and going. It's almost never ending. And so it's a beautiful thing. I know some people might get frustrated by that, but it's actually quite beautiful, because you can't get here until you finish here. It's part of the process. And it's very in line with the butterfly. Okay, the butterfly can't turn into the butterfly, without first being an egg, without first being a larva, without next being a cocoon. So what a beautiful synchronicity this is. I'm so happy about it. Let's see. Using the air or mental powers of this medicine is done with ease. As an example, if you have been feeling exhausted and have asked how to heal your fatigue, take notice of the colors you have been drawn to recently. Does your body feel better in green? Could this mean that you need to eat more green vegetables? This type of thinking is an inspiration from butterfly medicine. So really paying attention to the synchronicities, to the breadcrumb trails that are left for you, and thinking outside of what that means, what that symbolism could mean to you. Butterfly can give clarity to your mental process, help you organize the project you are undertaking, and assist you in finding the next step for your personal life or career. The main message to be obtained from drawing the symbol is that you are ready to undergo some type of transformation. And to discern what your next move is, use the butterfly questions. So this is beautiful to me. I love this book. My mother, shout out to Mamacita Morningstar, she gave me this as a gift, and I use it so very often. I absolutely love the messages that I receive.
Mama,
yes, honey?
you think we should look about snail medicine? Because he found it in his garden.
Oh, snail medicine is lovely. I did do some research on snails. Yes, they're beautiful creatures. Yeah, maybe we can do that next time. Okay, Boo? All right. So without further ado, we have been on about 20 minutes. That's pretty good. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I hope I've inspired you and motivated you. Personally, I know that I'm in many different stages of the butterfly phase, and depending on which project we're talking about, I've been doing a detox program with my naturopath. Shout out to Dr. Tiffany. She's with Synergy Wellness, and I'm at the tail end of it. I'm just finishing up with the heavy metal cleanse portion, and had to take a break. I had to honor my body. I was noticing that my body was having a hard time. It looks like maybe I got more toxins out than my body could handle dispersing. So I took a little break and honored that, and I'm getting ready to start back up probably tomorrow. I'm feeling pretty good. So excited to see how I emerge out of this cocoon as a beautiful healed butterfly. And then what door that opens up so that I can see how I'm going to get back to that egg stage, right? Because again, healing is ongoing. It's a beautiful process, and we learn so much. And another thing I want to point out is it's
I'm at the healing egg stage.
Are you? Thank you, sweetie. I love that. I wanted to point out something very important about the healing journey is being kind to yourself and loving yourself and giving yourself forgiveness, compassion, understanding, not beating yourself up, not participating in self-sabotage, okay? Because it happens so easily. Once we start beating ourselves up and that little voice in our head starts going off, it's very easy to start sabotaging yourself. So, and you start making excuses like, hey, I already am off the path. Why don't I just stay over here for a minute? It feels good to be, eating some bad stuff, or maybe sucking in some negative energy from the TV or something like that. Okay. So it's so easy.
The TV is on.
Thank you, sweetie. I was just making an example. So it's so easy.
But that is on. Negative energy coming.
Okay, boo boo. Thank you. We're going to be getting off. Okay. So anyway, so I just wanted to mention, be kind to yourself. When you slip off that path, when you trip on your healing journey, that's part of the healing, okay? Because these cycles that keep coming back around that we trip on, that's what you need to work on. It's trying to bring your focus in to see what's going on, to see what you might need to work on next, and to see these patterns, these cycles that we do in our lives. That's the universe trying to tell you, like, hey, hello, I'm waving the flag. Look over here, and start diving into that. Find out what is triggering you. Find out what made you fall off the path. And what can you do to heal those things? Maybe it's as simple as some beautiful sound therapy on YouTube. Maybe you can listen to some healing music and get some Reiki. That would really help you. There's so many things you can do.
Even sleep affirmations.
Sleep affirmations. Kingston, good job, buddy. That's right. That's a great option. Look at this little light worker over here, right? I just think that it's so easy for us to get in a negative place when we mess up. And if we instead look at it as a positive and realize that, wow, that needed to happen so that I can figure this out, so that I can realize what is making me do this all the time, what is triggering me, what still needs to be healed, because it's such a beautiful process. And without being mindful, if we just trip and then we say, you're so stupid, how dare you? I don't even want to put all this negative energy out here, but you know what I mean. You know what that voice can do in there to yourself, beating yourself up.
It could damage you too.
It's very damaging, Kingston. That's right. It's very damaging. And so the idea is, Oh, thank you. Kingston's giving me an adjustment. Thank you. You got your, what is it? Actuator? What do you call that thing? Activator. Look at Kingston's got his activator. My little mini Cairo over here. Yes, activate me, Kingston. So yes. So anyways, I just wanted to share with you, do not let that slip up become the reason that you slip off even more. Let it be the reason to pull you back in, to get back on the wagon, to be disciplined, to find
beat all that stuff up.
To find what you can
make slaps for and slap it in the cage, then it's gone. We'll take it to the zone.
Thank you, sweetie. Okay. So just remember that it's part of the process, and that in order for us to truly, truly heal and to really find the answers, we have to slip up sometimes. That's part of how we learn as human beings, right? Have you ever heard, what's the saying? It's not about the mistake, right? Because everyone makes the mistake. It's what we learn and how we fix that mistake, okay?
Yes, mistakes are really good for you. You just need to learn them.
That's right. Mistakes are really good for you, just like Kingston just said, as long as you learn from them and that you don't just keep repeating the same mistake over and over. Right? And if you do find yourself repeating that same mistake over and over, again, delve down deep into that mistake. Why do you keep doing that? Is something triggering you? Is there something there beneath the surface that you're not aware of? Talk about it. Think about it. Write about it. Anything that you can do. Okay?
Or even it might be a tiny, because that's no bad thing for you.
Oh, you're welcome, my friend. I'm so glad I've been able to help you. I'm divinely called to do this work. And so it makes me feel so good that I'm getting your appreciation. Thank you. I love the beautiful connection with you. I love that you joined me, and hopefully we will see you again very soon. I did recently do kind of one of my first channeling activities around the new moon, and I wanted to share that with my tribe. So stay tuned. I will be doing another live maybe this week to share that beautiful channeling message that I received. I'm getting chills, so I know that I'm supposed to share it. And I was really proud and excited doing a little automatic writing. It's not something that I'm really, I haven't done a lot of. Let's just say that I'm not that experienced in it, but just dipping my toe into different arenas as I'm being divinely guided to do so. And I'm excited to share what we came up with. Whatever energy I was channeling, it was a beautiful one. And there is a wonderful message that I'm excited to share with you guys very soon. So stay tuned. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. Like the video, feel free to share the video, get this message out to the world, and join us again Sunday nights around 9 o'clock Eastern. I usually do a group meditation on Facebook. I have a group called Noko's Tribe. We would love to have you. If you're on Facebook, please join us, and you can join us for that meditation. And then I usually come live on here right after to share some messages with y'all. Also, Friday nights, I do a group prayer, which I also have been sharing on here. So I will see you guys very soon, maybe before Friday, if I'm able to get this message out to you, my channeled message. I think it's super important, so I will do my very best. And I think it's time that we go. It's getting late. So I hope you have a great evening, a great start to your week coming up. And don't forget to be the butterfly in the most beautiful way by honoring every process of the transformation, okay? Not just the final outcome. Remember, this is all part of getting to that final outcome. So appreciate, love, have patience, be gentle and kind, and enjoy. You may not get that phase again. Remember what I said. You're doing a certain project and you're in that larva stage. That project, that's going to, at some point, it's going to end. You're never going to have that same experience. So just enjoy that moment with all your heart. And that makes it so special and important, right?
Yep.
All right, y'all. I hope you have a great night. Do we want to sing a little bit before we go?
Yeah.
What should we sing tonight, Kingston?
Release the fear.
Release the fear. We are protected. Release the fear. We are never neglected. Release the fear. We stay so connected. Gonna keep us safe. Gonna keep us healing. Release the fear. We are protected. Thank you, Kingston. That was beautiful. And do we have anything else that we want to sing before we go?
Oh, yeah. We're going to sing his old song. We're going to Walking Bonita, Walking Bonita, Walking Bonita.
I don't know how we went from that energy to this energy. Kingston's having a rock and roll moment. So, hey. I was going to sing, oh, great spirit, I know you hear it. The world is waking up. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it deep inside. I can feel it in my mind. You can feel the vibration. It's the healing of a nation. We must never get impatient. We must never be complacent. Because our work, it starts within. That's where the journey begins and ends. Listen to the voice, it's there. Your instinct or God, either way you should care. We were perfectly designed with able bodies and sound minds. Don't ever let them try to steal your shine. Stay tuned into that inner vibe. This war is spiritual, it ain't no joke. It's by design how bad the system's broke. To get the truth, you got an ego stroke. Once the truth revealed, no turning back from woke. All right, y'all, that's from my new album called Divinely Connected. And that song is called Oh Great Spirit. I hope to have a little special little video coming out very soon on my Instagram. If you're not following me there, I'm at Nokomis77. I'm on Facebook under Nokomis, and I would love your support. My album is available actually on Reverb Nation. I will actually share a quick link for you guys because I think it's super important that everybody has access to this music. You can listen to it for free on my Reverb Nation page, or if you're interested in downloading it, you can purchase it there. And I will have hard copies very soon on my website. So definitely check out that album. It's called Divinely Connected. I just recently released it in May. It's my debut album. I've done a lot of music before this, but just kind of released them as singles. I have a couple music videos on here if you haven't checked them out. And I just filmed my third music video on Friday out in front of the CDC in Atlanta. So stay tuned. Shout out Jay Paul, my videographer, for the third time. We are going to make magic again, and we are going to get so much truth out to the people with this music video. It's called Unbreaking Science. You can listen to the song on my Reverb Nation page as well. So thank you again. Big smile to you, my friend. I'm so happy. I'm open to receive your blessings. I send you so many. I honor and I respect all of you. I'm praying for the immense healing, immense cleansing, releasing of the fear, raising of the vibration, all the beautiful things for this world, for all creatures. And thank you so much for all the work that you all do each and every day, because your vibration makes a difference. Your energy, your healing, you are the change, okay, that we all wish to see. And as we unite, our voice gets louder, our power gets stronger, and our vibration is just raising through the roof. So let's go so high up in the sky. That's what we want. All right, y'all. One love. Hope you have a great evening and see you soon. Namaste.
And the video on YouTube.